Hey guys, it's KJ48. Welcome back to my Minecraft Tekkit Let's Play. This is the Divinity's Reach World. This is part 20. And I just went outside and cut down a bunch of trees. Got a bunch of rubber. So I'm going to cook some of the wood. Do some maintenance stuff here. Alright. You know, we should double cook some more iron. Really know. I'm probably gonna have to go mining some more. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of iron. First of all, let's get the rest of the rubber wood in there. I kind of like the idea of keeping the rubber wood separate. Oh, okay. For the reason I went to the nether, that's what I want to do. Okay, I want to start on my Philosopher stone. So, what's a Philosopher stone? Well, actually, it's not going to be that hard to make at all. So I'll just wait until I make it, and you can see. I believe there was oh, where's all my diamond? Okay, I must have missed it somewhere. It's got to be in that chest. Yep, there it is. Okay. So 1 diamond, took some redstone. What was the other thing that took? Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's make this bad boy. Redstone, diamond, and glowstone. Oops. Oh, I wonder what was happening there. Getting a little confused. And now I have a Philosopher's Stone. A Philosopher's Stone turns things into the opposite. First of all, you can charge it up, I think, with V. Charge it all the way up. If you charge it up, it works on more of a surface area. So you could take cobblestone and turn it into smooth stone. That's why I haven't been worrying about my cobblestone at all. Although, a lot of this will probably be changed anyway. Pretty cool, huh? You can turn dirt into sand, I believe. Yep. You can turn gravel into sandstone. And it's pretty cool. I like it. It's very useful when you have dirt in the ceiling, that's for sure. And another thing you could do is if you hit C while you're holding it, it's a crafting bench. So that's pretty neat. Alright, now let's see what I need over here. Oh yeah, rubber. Let's get to work on some rubber. By the way, rubber is a pretty low EMC. Not rubber itself, but the sticky resin is a pretty low EMC. So I'm going to go spend some EMC on it because I'm going to need a lot of rubber. We've got 1400 in there, so this should give us a lot of sticky resin. Meh. I'm going to spend some more stuff on that. What do I want to spend on it? I could spend a lot of cobblestone on it, that's for sure. I don't really see anything. See, I kind of like to have my stuff a little organized before I start going spending EMC, you know? Let's just spend cobblestone on it. And some dirt. Saw some more in there. Sweet. Alright. Alright. Let's use the rest of this cobblestone and the dirt. Okay, we'll let that do its thing. And then we'll come over here and we'll grab rubber, resin. Okay. You know what we need? We need copper. I don't think we need resin for anything else. I mean, rubber for anything else. It all starts at that copper cable. So let's get some more copper. Oh, there's copper. We gotta have more copper somewhere. Really gotta organize my chests. There's some. Alright, there's some dust, so we'll cook that. Okay, the tin's going. That's going. Put more in there. Okay, everything's working. That's all you can ask. You know, I don't mind it taking some time. Then here, 1, 2, 3, there. And we'll make as much of this as we can without running out of materials. Alright, there we go. And we will put... We need a lot of batteries. We need a lot of circuits. Actually, hold on. What do we got in the batteries? We've got a pretty good amount of batteries. Try to see if there's anything else we would need it for. Oh, we're going to need we need 6 batteries for every 1 circuit for that. But we do need circuits for other stuff. We'll just throw some in there. We'll throw the rest in here. Alright, we don't have enough tin to do anything with that yet. Oh. Jerk. I will have iron doors on here. Oh, never mind. I got some plans for this place that I totally forgot. I am going to make this whole place, out of reinforced stone. Now, I don't look at this as reinforced stone. I think of it as concrete. You know, concrete and metal, which is what you'd make a place like this out of. We're going to need advanced alloys, which means we're going to need metal mixed ingots, which means we're going to need bronze, which means we're going to need tin, copper. Okay. All right. I got a lot of mining to do, guys. Oh, boy. Put that refined iron in there. Make a few of these. That's good. All right. We can't make any of these yet because we need the tin. I'm sure there's some more tin somewhere. Tin. Tin. I don't see any tin. Boy. Well, that's what this is doing. So let's get some of that. Is that tin? Alright, sweet. That's tin. And we're going to need more. Cook more. How are we doing on lava? Hanging in there. Alright, so let's put the tin in there. Full stack should do. Put it all in there. Wait, why did I lose it? Why did I lose it? Maybe I never set it up. What was this again? This was, shit, I don't remember what it was. Copper cable. It was something, copper cable and batteries. I swear it was set up. Make sure none of these are batteries. Yeah, it's the batteries. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Alright, we gotta use these, but let's make sure we don't run out of stuff. We'll run out of tin first. 16. Alright, that's good. And then we'll put those in here. What am I missing in here? Tin. Boy, we need a lot of tin. And I used almost all of it. Of course. 1, 2. Alright, we'll leave it there. Now I want to charge these. Actually, you know what? I don't really need to charge them because pack. I want to make the lap pack, which is like beast. We're going to need lapis lazuli block. So let's go working on that. Lapis lazuli. Alright, first let's organize this stuff. Might as well take that rubber out of there. Tin. Let's put these in their proper places. Man, we need a lot of tin. Huh. Who'd have thunk it? Alright, Jesus, freaking spider. Okay. Now we need to start thinking about how this is all going to work out. my first crafting area is, it's going to have to be even farther down than this. And it's not going to be well, no, it's not going to be 3 levels deep either. So we'll just throw something up here just to keep stuff from spawning. Close this up. Actually, we don't need to close it up. What we need to do is start digging it out. By the way, the mining pick is also doubles as a shovel. The only reason I've been using my shovel is because I want to use it up. Although I could probably throw it away for EMC, but I'll use it up. I guess I will make the first room. See, there's a couple of rooms I want to make. I want to make one room is going to be an automatic crafting room. One room is going to be... Alright, the automatic crafting room is going to be for stuff that I don't want to deal with. Fencing, ladders, stuff like that. Maybe I shouldn't even make that. It's kind of pointless when I could just set these up. This could be my crafting room. I could throw signs up over all this stuff. Basically, the only difference is an automatic crafting room is that the stuff would be crafted automatically for me. But you know what? I still got to put stuff in there. The automatic crafting bench would like sit there, and you would put things in it like this, and it would be all set up. And then you would come in and you would throw the stuff in the bottom, just like I'm doing right now. Except the automatic crafting bench would make everything, and then I could build a pipe that would siphon it out into a crate. It's kind of pointless, honestly. There's not much reason for it. It's a cool setup, and I will probably do a video on it, but it's kind of pointless. I don't really see the point. If anyone has an idea of why that's more... Basically, the automatic crafting benches, you'd have everything set up, I would throw everything in here, and it would automatically craft it and go out through a hose into a chest. What's the point? I got it all right here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm just going to set up the crafting area like this, and then just put signs over each item. I don't even know how many items I'm going to need. Let me start clearing this stuff out for now. I kind of had some ideas on how I wanted to do stuff, but the crafting... yeah. Now, if I'm going to do that, I could probably make the crafting room the same room as my storage room. Alright, I do not want this to... Alright. Okay, I want this to be... So that's the edge, so I want this to be separate from that side, so let's go three different, so I won't dig any farther that way. I'm really kind of torn on how I want to do this now. Yeah, like, I mean, honestly, it just doesn't... It's cool, the automatic crafting thing. It just crafts it for you. But when I planned out making that, the automatic crafting table, it was before I had these. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go show you right now. This is kind of unorthodox, but I'm going to go show you right now how the automatic crafting table works. This is how the automatic crafting table works. You basically have your automatic crafting table with... Here, I'll even make it stop. You'll have your setup. I did fencing as a test. Alright? And then you have right here, which is the filter. The filter sucks it out. You use these pneumatic tubes, the P silent, pneumatic tubes, and it drags it into a crate here for you. So basically what you would do is you would... Oh, by the way, this is a timer. A timer? Is that what it's called? Yeah, timer. You can set it to go off however many seconds or even milliseconds you want, and it sends through this redstone wiring. This isn't redstone wiring. It's red insulated wire. It goes up walls and stuff, which is pretty neat. and it makes this thing go 1 second. It siphons them out 1 second. So like say I wanted fencing, I would come over to my fencing table and I would just put as much, wood in there as I wanted for the fencing. Put a couple stacks and it crafts the fencing and it comes over here and goes into a crate. But that's kind of pointless. It only keeps me from having to click here. It's really neat though. I kind of like the setup. It just looks cool. And it's pretty simple. So, I don't know. It'll craft a bunch of stuff for you, but I could just click it, I could just click here and then put it in the other table. Alright, enough of that. I'm going to think about what I want to do there. Well, I need to think about it soon because I'm kind of in the middle of making my area. See right here, instead of having it craft automatically, I can just click it here. And let's say I click it here like a bunch of times and I don't have enough room in my inventory, I can just keep it here. It's no different than keeping it in a chest. Although a chest, they would all be in the same spot. I don't know. For now, I'm just going to make a room for the project table. I really don't see much reason to have an automatic crafting table. Except for the cool factor, and it is cool. They could all go in the same. And get all that coal. See, I could probably have one automatic crafting table leading to another. So I could, like, say if I wanted to make batteries, or say if I wanted to make a lap pack, I could put lapis lazuli in a crate and have that crate send it to an automatic crafting table, which crafts it into blocks, which then takes it from that crafting table, puts it in this one. I could have the same one for batteries, and have the batteries go into a crate that makes it into a backpack, and then goes from the backpack into here. I could do this. Yeah, but that's needlessly complicated. It really is. I mean, it's just stupidly complicated. Alright, so this is the end on this side, so we can plug this up now. I'm just going to dig this out, and I'm going to do some thinking about this between the next two videos. Actually, you can't put them in one crate and just have them make something, because different things make different things. Like, let's say I had a bunch of materials and I wanted to make the electronic circuit. But let's say I also had a bunch of materials and I wanted to make the backpack. It would probably make all electronic circuits before it make the backpack, and then I wouldn't have enough. Or it would probably use all the tin on the batteries and then go to the backpack and not have enough tin left for the backpack. There might be a way around it, but that's above my pay grade. I think I'm just going to deal with this stuff. I showed you guys how the automatic crafting table works, and I'm going to do a tips, tricks, and tutorials video on it eventually. So, you can check that out if you want. But I really don't see much point in it. It's needlessly complicated, and I don't think what you get out of it is worth it. I'm going to make these things extremely tall just because it's cool. Oops. If you guys think that there's a reason for me to use automatic crafting tables, like the ones I showed you on my other world, if you think that it's that much of a big deal, point me in a video direction or somebody to explain to me why it's that big of a deal. Because like I said, when you come over here, if this was an automatic crafting table and I put the ingredients in here, it would just automatically craft it and put it into a bench when I could just click, 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 put, click, 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 or even shift click. You know, there's not much point in it. So you let me know what you guys think. As of right now, I'm going to stick with these project tables though. Alright guys, that's my timer, so that's going to be it for part 20. We'll see you next time for part 21. Till then, take it easy.